Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's dustinkreis, and today we're going to do another Drinking with Dustin segment. And if you notice, this is almost how I used to have the camera set up down here in the basement before I changed over to being in front of the video games there. But today we are going to do, rolled out here in front, the Sam Adams Winter Lager. Now this is one that I used to love way back in the day, and the last couple years, though, unfortunately, it's been something that's kind of, I just haven't, maybe it's just because I've been trying a lot of different beers and getting a lot of different flavors, and it just doesn't hit me as heavily as it used to. But I figured we'd give it a go, try it out, and see what we got here. See if it's, see if my opinion on it has improved. Because when I first started drinking it way back in the day, I really enjoyed it. And then, as the years have gone by and I've tried more and more beers, it's kind of been pushed back. So, I figured I'd pick up some and we'd try it out and I'd see if it has improved any. And I am using my Sam Adams glass, you can see there. I figured it'd be appropriate to use for this. Okay. So, let's read the bottle real quick. Let's do this right. Sam Adams Winter Lager is a classic holiday tradition, subtly spiced. We're in Bioshock all of a sudden. Subtly spiced with a blend of freshly ground cinnamon, orange zest, and ginger for a rich, satisfying brew that will make the winter seem a little warmer. I'm a big fan of winter lagers and winter beers because I like how they do put the different spices and everything into them. And it might be a little too cold to... I do kind of get like a... maybe a little bit of a cinnamon scent from it, but nothing really heavy. Usually with Sam Adams, unless it's really kind of warmed up, I don't really get much of a smell off of it. Sam Adams when I go to like a quote-unquote macro-style beer, because Sam Adams is a little too big nowadays to be called really a craft brewery. I think they do make better beers than most of the macro brews, but Sam Adams is usually what I go for when I'm feeling just like a... quote-unquote normal beer, I guess. So, let's go ahead and give it a little sip here. You definitely get the orange zest still. The cinnamon, what was it, cinnamon and ginger? The cinnamon I kind of get on the back end, once it's already down your throat, and you kind of get that sort of aftertaste. That's where I get the cinnamon. As for the ginger, Ada's not happy. As for the ginger, I got plenty of it right here. Mwah, ha, ha, ha. I guess I can... No, I don't really get the ginger. I would say that this is a very good winter lager. I definitely think that there are better ones out there. Hopefully, here in the coming months, maybe it'll continue into January, since it's a winter lager, it's not a Christmas lager. But hopefully, I'll get to try a bunch of other ones for you guys. But yeah, for fans of Sam Adams, which I am a fan of Sam Adams, you will enjoy this. It's an enjoyable beer. However, it's not going to knock your socks off. It's not going to change your world. You're not going to drink it and be like, oh my god, I've discovered the best beer in the world. But it's very good. And what else can you say there? Basically what they do is they take the Boston lager and just kind of zest it up a little bit with some different things. That's really what it is. It's just the Boston lager with some different sprinklings of things in there. Actually, I've thought about sprinkling my own cinnamon and nutmeg in these and seeing how that goes. Maybe that'd be an experiment for another video. Why not? I mean, I don't want to start this over, and I don't want to go upstairs and get this stuff, so maybe we'll just do another video later on. But while I have you here, I figured we can have a little discussion real quick, because I just watched a video earlier today by Grub Gun, which if you guys haven't checked out Grub Gun's channel yet, do. He's a really funny guy, and it's just fun to sit there and listen to him ramble on about things. But he just made a video about... He did a Wii U unboxing video, and I guess he got some negative feedback from that, from people saying, "Oh, it's just an unboxing, blah, blah, blah," you know, that kind of nonsense. And basically, it's a video, you know, kind of taking them to task. And it really made me think how I've really noticed that over the course of a year of doing YouTube videos, is that, like, sometimes people will be very heavy with the praise, and then other times people will be like, "I don't understand why you're doing this video. This is what your channel's about." And, you know, the channel is about whatever the hell I plan it to be about, and it's whatever, you know, Grubgun plans his channel being about. And the fact that you guys click on the videos and watch them is great, and you have no idea how much that means to me, and you know, how grateful I am that people actually like to watch my videos. But I'm going to make videos on whatever the hell I want, and I hope everybody out there with their own channel, even if you just do video game channels, don't be afraid to branch out and do other things. We are more than just, you know, video game enthusiasts. I love a lot of different things, and I want to talk about them. And sure, I can start another channel, but boy, that'd get really hard to keep track of. So, not worrying about that. Just keeping everything on one channel. But you know, I think a lot of people need to kind of relax, just chill. It's YouTube. You know, just if people want to make a video about whatever the hell they want, sure. You don't have to click on it. There you go. So, you know, I'm not taking anybody to task or anything. I watched his video, and I'll put a link down below so you guys can check it out, because it's funny, but also at the same time, he really is addressing a growing trend I see on YouTube, which is people just talking out their ass because the video wasn't what they thought it was going to be. You know, it's the same thing that we ran into with, like, the Star Wars movies and Indiana Jones. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm mad. You know, so just relax. It's YouTube. User-generated content, for the most part. There are some shady things going on with corporate interests and things like that, but yeah. So also, you know what? While I'm here, I got you, and I'm at 7 minutes. I can talk a little bit more. Sure, why not? Also, I saw a video by Softutaku, which he was talking about ads, and I guess somebody really kind of cheesed him off about ads in videos. And, you know, talking about how they're going to, like, not support channels with ads anymore and things like that. And my views on ads are my own and for my own channel. I don't want them on there because I don't want advertisements for products that I don't necessarily endorse to be on my videos. You know, basically my videos are advertisements for video games and beer and things like that, movies and books. So I feel like I'm doing enough for the advertising community that I don't need to have an advertisement on my advertisement. So that's my view. However, I will never say anything to another channel or another person for putting ads on their video. There's a lot of politics that go into that. Supposedly it increases your viewership, it increases your channel count by making it easier for people to find your videos. So I have no... if people want to do that, that's fine. It's their channel. It's their freedom. So I just want to say that real quick. I know I do kind of draw a line in the sand with advertisements on my channel, but at the same time, if you want to have advertisements on yours, it's your freedom. And if you can make some scratch doing this, more power to you. Which from what I hear, the money is like next to nothing. So people trying to like make a living on YouTube, I just kind of chuckle at it. But you know, if you want to try, go ahead. But I'll put a link down below to Softataku's video as well, because and also in talking about that, he also talks about sort of the candor and the sort of the tone on YouTube and how it's getting. I mean, it's always kind of been a little bit rough out there, but at the same time, it seems like it's getting a little bit worse. Like, people are just like, again, oh, this video wasn't what I thought it was going to be, rah, 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 rah. And not what it used to be, which is just people, you know, just talking games and talking interests and things like that. And I came across a little bit of my own on a video a little bit back in the a few videos back, where somebody called me a fat fucking faggot. And the video was like from the shoulders up, so I don't know if like my cheeks were just really fat that day or what, but you know, I kind of blew up at him in the comments and didn't hear back. So, you know, I guess if someone, you know, everyone kind of handles it in their own way. If someone, you know, starts flaming you, you can either strike back and do it better than they do, and they'll shut up because they, you know that you can do it better, or just ignore it. But let's try to be a little bit nicer out there, I guess, you know. Again, it's YouTube. Who the fuck cares? I'm just sitting here drinking beer. I'm going to be playing a video game in a minute. Who cares? So, I don't know. A little bit of a ramble there to go along with the beer thing, but I'm getting to 11 minutes, so I really need to cut this video short. So, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Take care of each other out there.